Hello students, today we'll start with page number 23, a trip to Bhopal, chapter number 3. Today Sugandha is very excited. All the children of her school are going on a trip to Bhopal with teachers. This is Sugandha. She looks excited. She is going on a trip to Bhopal with their teachers. So let me tell you about Bhopal first. See, this is map of India. In the center of India you can see Madhya Pradesh. सेंटर का मतलब ही मध्य होता है हिंदी में. अगर सेंटर का अनुवाद हिंदी में किया जाए तो हम कहेंगे मध्य. तो मध्य प्रदेश में you can see the black dot, that is Bhopal. Here is Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh. So children are going on trip to Bhopal. Miss Meenakshi and Mr. Rakesh are talking about the number of buses needed. Miss Meenakshi says, we will need 4 buses. Mr. Rakesh says, I think we need at least 5. Miss Meenakshi says, each bus has 50 seats. Mr. Rakesh says, let us see how many children are going. So here is the table of children going on a trip. From class 1, 33 children are going. Class 2, 32 children are going. Class 3, 42 children are going. Class 4, 50 children are going. And from class 5, 53 children are going on trip to Bhopal. So total 210 children are going on trip to Bhopal. Do we need 4 buses? One bus can take 50 children. 4 buses can take 50 into 4. So that is 200. So there are total 210 children going. If they get 4 buses, how many children will get seats? So one bus, 2, 3, 4 buses are going. In one bus we can accommodate 50 children. So 50 plus another 50 plus another 50 plus another 50. Here you can see it is a repeated addition of the same number, that is 50. So you can multiply also, 50 into 4. So here is your answer, that is 200. So 200 children will get seats. Will there be any children left without seats? Yes. 210 children were going, out of which 200 children will get seats. So 10 children will be left out without seats. Waiting for the bus. Sahiba jumps out of the line to see if the buses are coming. She shouts loudly, "Hey, I can see them. Run, grab the window seat." Many children start jumping in excitement. But stop! What is this? These buses are so small. Now there is an argument. We told you to bring big buses, teachers are telling, and the drivers replied, we did not have enough big buses, so we got many mini buses. Each mini bus can take 35 students. How many mini buses are needed? See, now the old estimate, that is of 50 children in a bus, is changed. Now each mini bus can take 35 students. So how many mini buses are needed? Total. So for this, how we'll find out? we need total number of children, and we also need total number of seats in each mini bus. We need total number of children and number of seats in each mini bus, both the numbers we have. So total number of children is 210. 210 children are going on a trip, and number of seats in each mini bus is 35. It is already given in this question. So 210 divided by 35. So if you'll solve this, if you'll divide 210 by 35, you'll get 6. So 6 buses are needed. See, now they have started. So come on now, get in fast. It's already 9 o'clock. The journey begins. As the buses start moving, children sing at the top of their voices. Some look outside to enjoy the view of the green fields and the hills. Indra says, "When will we reach Bhopal?" Miss Asa, "If we don't stop anywhere, we should reach there in 2 hours. That is around dash o'clock." See, here in the picture you can see that a sir is telling to a student that it is already 9 o'clock. They started at 9 o'clock. So, and as per the statement of Miss Asa, they'll reach there in 2 hours. They'll reach Bhopal in 2 hours. So 9 o'clock plus 2 hours, that is 11 o'clock. Manjit says, "Is it very far?" Mr. Bhimsen replied, "It is about 70 kilometers. Ruby asked, "Are we going to stop anywhere?" Mr. Rakesh replied, "Maybe at Bhimbetka, about 50 kilometers from here." So if they go to Bhimbetka, they will reach there before 10 o'clock, between 10 and 11 o'clock, and after 11 o'clock. See, here we solved that when they'll reach Bhopal, that is 9 o'clock plus 2 hours, right? So Bhimbetka is 50 kilometers away from the starting point. Bhopal is 70 kilometers away from the starting point, and they are about to reach 11 o'clock at Bhopal. So definitely they'll reach before 11 o'clock. Yes. Second thing, if they travel 70 kilometers in 2 hours, it means in 1 hour they can travel 35 kilometers. But Bhimbetka is 50 kilometers away from their starting point. So definitely they cannot reach Bhimbetka before 10 o'clock. So your answer would be between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. They'll reach Bhimbetka between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. As they are talking, Bahadur shouts, "Hey, look at the Narmada." Everyone looks out of the windows. "Wow, it's so long and so wide," says Ruby. Let us guess how wide it is. They started guessing. Gopi says, 100 meters. "No, it is much more. Can't say." Victoria says, "It must be more than half a kilometer." As you know, 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meters. So half a kilometer is 500 meters. So Victoria is saying that it must be more than 500 meters. Miss Asa says, "Look, it is written, this bridge is 756.82 meters long. So we can guess that the Narmada must be about 500 meters wide at this place." Was Victoria right? See, in the paragraph you can see that Victoria said it must be more than half a kilometer. So was she right? We cannot say that. Moreover, it may be right or maybe not, because even in the teacher's statement you can see that it is about 500 meter wide at this place. About 5 meter, maybe more or maybe not. So we cannot say moreover it may be right. Sadaf says, I just can't imagine 500 meters. Miss Asha helped her out. So Miss Asha says, see, our bus is 5 meters long. Imagine how many buses can stand in a line on this bridge. See, this is a bridge. Their bus is 5 meters long. So if one after another, like this, if buses, then she asked that how many buses can stand in a line on this bridge. So for this we need two things, that is length of bridge divided by length of one bus. So length of bridge is 756.82, that is 756.82 meters, upon length of the bus is 5 meters. So if you'll solve this, you will get the answer 151.36. So we can say approximately 151 buses can stand in line on this bridge. Have you ever crossed a long bridge? About how many meter long was it? See, this answer you have to write by your own. How you'll write it? You'll write that I have crossed a, yes, I have crossed a long bridge. You'll write like this. Yes, I have crossed a long bridge. It was about, if it is 756 meter, then I'll write it was about 756 meter. Everyone looks down at the river. Mr. Rakesh says the water level now is quite low. It must be about 40 meters below the bridge. Miss Asha says, but in rainy season the water had risen. Then it was just about 15 meters below the bridge. What is the difference between water level of Narmada in rainy season and now? See, in the pedagraph you can see that the water level now is 40 meter, and in the rainy season it rise up to 15 meter below the bridge. So 40 meter minus 15 meter equals to 25 meters. So your answer would be 25 meters. The children discuss about the river for some time. Suddenly the bus stopped with a jerk. As they were discussing about the river, the bus stopped with a jerk. Why the bus did stop? What will happen next? That we'll see in the next session. Thank you.